So a very good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon, children. So welcome to the e-learning classes. Today we are going to start, children. We are going to discuss intermediate secondary economics, 7th chapter, tertiary sector. So today our topic is tertiary sector, children. So human life evolves through the different stages of the production. Human lives, children. First we found that the production of food, then production of tools, then afterwards the distribution of that tools. So we find that human life evolves in the three different means of production, children. Production of food. Production of food, it comes under the primary sector. Then afterwards, children, production of tools, secondary sector, that is industries and manufacturing. Then distribution of these tools, children, comes under the service sector, or also called as tertiary sector. Traditionally, children, actually we can't say that this tertiary sector is a new sector in the economy. When we look after, children, in the ancient time, we find that this traditional sector, traditionally the service sector were with the different names, like with the name of what we call barbers, called as nai, those who cut the hairs, then dhobis, washermen, then followed by carpenter, goldsmith, blacksmith, etc., etc. With the passage of time, we find this tertiary sector or the service sector, it became more skilled and attractive. That we can say that after the IT revolution, we find that this sector, tertiary sector, becomes more attractive, and it depends mostly on the skilled personals. Then what is IT? IT means information technology. So what is the tertiary sector, children? We have to discuss just a common thing, children, we have to discuss in this lesson. It is a third major sector in the economy. Third major sector after primary and secondary sector. Third major sector in the economy, providing all the vital means important, vital services for the functioning of the economy. That means these services are very important for overall function of economy. Three sectors: primary, secondary and tertiary. Since 10th class you are learning this one. First year also, children, you learn about this one. So what are the components that we find that comes under the tertiary sector? Means which areas comes under the tertiary sector? Primary sector, as you all know, that comes for agriculture and allied activities. Secondary sector, manufacturing and industries activities. Third, tertiary sector, it composes of, children, trade, business, export and import. So the components of tertiary sector: trade, followed by all the repair services, then hotels, followed by restaurants. Transport, children, I wrote in the bracket 4 ways. What are the 4 ways? Airways, waterways, roadways, railways. 4 ways. Then communication, children, communication with broadcast also, like radio and other television, children, followed by finance. All the financial institutions comes under, children, tertiary sector. All professional services like doctors, lawyers, teachers, scientists, all professionals comes under the tertiary sector, and followed by administration. Administration of the government, administration of the institution, children, and etc. So these we call as the components of tertiary sector. Now, after learning these components of tertiary sector, let us discuss about the importance of tertiary sector to the economy. Children, how can we say that the particular sector is important to the economy? Based on the contribution given by that sector to gross domestic product, or state gross domestic product, or to the gross value added. Okay, or gross value added. So let us discuss, children, about the important question from this side is the importance of tertiary sector to economy. Okay, start, children, about the importance of tertiary sector to the economy. The first importance of the tertiary sector to the economy is contribution to gross value added. I wrote here GVA, gross value added. share in employment, share in exports, and attracting FDI, foreign direct investment. So let us discuss, children, one by one all the importance of tertiary sector to the economy. So first one, contribution to gross value added. Contribution to gross value added, children. So the share of service sector in gross value added, children, it increased. How can we say that it increased? By seeing this following data. In the year 2013 and 14, the share of gross value added to the service sector, it was just 49.4%. Children, note it down, 49.4%. That increased in the year 2019 to 57.8%. What is the gross value added, children? It is 57.8%. Whereas, we can say that this was the largest contribution of GVA, that is gross value added to the service sector, comparing to the primary sector and the secondary sector. Whereas in the same year, the primary sector contributed only 14%, whereas secondary sector contributed 28%. That means the largest share is went to the side of service sector. So service sector share to the GVA was major, that was 57.8 in the year 2019. Now, when we go through all the service sector, because I said service sector comes under various components, children. So what are the contribution of various components in the share of service sector, children, in GVA? So the 18% of the share of gross value added, children, is shared by trade, hotels, transport, storage and communication. Okay, 18% of the GVA, of the share of service sector in GVA by trade, hotel, transport, storage and communication. Whereas financial, real estate and professional services, children, they shared GVA of nearly about 24.5%. So this is major one. Major share in GVA we got, children, from financial services, real estate services and the professional services, that is 24.5%. Next, children, from the public administration and defense, we got the share of GVA in service sector, it is 15.2. What this table shows? This table shows that there is what we call increase in the share of gross value added to service sector in the year 1919-1920, and from this one, this is the distribution, children. So I hope it is clear to all of you. That is the contribution to gross value added. This question is there, children, in the end of the book also. So you have to write it down, that question from this particular topic only. I hope it is clear. So what is the next one, children? The next importance of service sector is share in employment. Children, the second one, the contribution in employment, children, by the service sector. So we can find that before the IT revolution, the contribution of service sector in employment was very less. But after the IT revolution, children, we find that the service sector, the share of service sector in employment, it increased a lot. And this is the proof, children. What is there? The highly skilled people, they are getting good employment opportunities after the IT revolution. After the IT revolution. So the per capita earning, it is very clear that you find that now and then you heard, children, from your relatives also. The person is working in high-tech city, the person is working in Tata Consultancy, the person is working in Wipro, like that. All the high-tech, all the good IT sectors, children, now they occupy, children, only skilled persons, children, for the sake of employment opportunities. And in this one, these people are earning very good, very high comparing to the other sectors, children. And the proof is showing this one, children. The share of service sector in employment, that is 1950 to 51. It was nearly, children, just 17.3% of the share of service sector in employment was just 17.3%. Whereas in the year 2010 and 11, it increased to 26.5%. But there is a drastic increase, children, of the share, children. 2018 and 19, it came to 31.45%. What it shows that the share of service sector in case of employment is very high comparing to the other two sectors. Okay, so now what we find, as you all know that agriculture, though we call ourselves as agriculture country of the world, but we find there are many problems are there, and in that agriculture we find a disguised unemployment, underemployment, like that of problems people are facing, because the people are getting jobs only during the seasonal time only. Like that in industry sectors also, children we find that the jobs only the highly skilled people they are getting children, whereas in this one we can find now and then the education has also improved a lot. There is a good education is provided to the generation. Because of that we find they are able to get, now they are very highly skilled, people are very highly trained, very highly skilled. Because of that there is an increase in employment children, the share of employment children in the service sector. Third one, share in exports. So we have to discuss now the third topic, the share contribution of service sector in exports. Here the share in exports. The share of service sector in exports, children, we have to discuss now. So we can find that the software exports became the main component of Indian exports. Software export is a main component for the Indian exports. The total value of exports in our country, children, in the year 2017 and 18, the total value of exports, it accounts, children, US dollar 195.1 billion. The total value of total exports, children, it is nearly about 195.1 billion. That increased in the year 2018 to 19. The value of total exports, it increased to US dollar 205.8 billion. It increased 205.8 billion. Whereas when we look after, children, the other in this one total exports by the various one, so software exports, it account 40%. That is the majority of exports we can find, children, from software only. Followed by the travel and transportation, children, it exports nearly about 23%. Business 19%, financial services 2%, communication 1%, and insurance 1%. So this is the share of exports by all these one, children. It shows that yes, it is helpful to increase the gross domestic product of the country. Next one, after learning this one, children, we are having the attracting FDI. What is FDI, children? Foreign direct investment. This is now about the attracting the FDI, foreign direct investment. As you all know that India needs foreign investment, children. India needs the foreign investment, children, for the development purposes. So we find that the contribution of service sector in FDI, children. So gross FDI inflow in the service sector, children, to our country, it is found that the gross FDI, foreign direct investment, children, in the year 2018 and 19, it is nearly about 28,264 millions. Is a gross FDI to our country. The share of service sector in FDI equity inflow, it is nearly 2017 and 18, 64.6%, and this increased, the children, 2018 and 19 to 63.7%. This is the share of service sector, children, with the various policies of the government, with other things, children. We find the FDI equity inflows are increased in our country, children. So now the total FDI inflow in India, children, from April 2000 to September 2019, that means 19 years. 19 years, the total FDI inflow to our country, it is, children, US dollars 4.46 lakh millions is the total FDI inflow in India, children, from the April 2000 to 2019. So this, with this, children, we completed, children, the importance of what we understood, children, by this topic, children. Yes, service sector is playing a very important role. Tertiary sector, it is contributing in improving, in increasing the GDP rate of our country. So by the contributing in the gross value added, children, then afterwards sharing employment, then in the sharing exports, and then attracting the foreign direct investment. So I hope this topic is clear to all of you. This is an important topic from the examination point of view, children. So I hope it is clear, children. So now, children, after this one, what we have to discuss? We have to discuss about the growth of service sector. in our country. So the growth of service sector, and that to the growth of service sector children to the states and the union territories. Now children, we have to discuss about the growth of service sector. The annual growth rate of service sector children in India, it is about 7%. How we come to know that it is about 7% from this one children? Observe children the growth of service sector in the country. 2017 and 18 it was 7.5. 18 little bit it decreased, but once again it came back children. 2019 and 20 it is 7.5. So what is the average we took out children? It is 7%. Okay, so average annual growth rate of service sector in the country is 7%. Then the share of service sector in gross state value added. Gross state value added according to 2018 and 17. So when we find it out, when we start comparing with what we call among the union territories and among the states, so Chandigarh ranks first children, that is sharing a highest share of service sector in gross state value added children, followed by the next UT is Delhi. When coming to the state, Karnataka ranks top children to share the highest share of the service sector children, followed by Manipur, Telangana and Kerala. What it shows children, that these are the areas, these are the union territories and the states that are sharing a highest share children in the service sector in case of value added, gross state value added. So I hope today's topic is clear to all of you. So you know very well what you have to do it. Go through the lesson children. Read the lesson children. Compulsory read the lesson children. And then follow this video children. Okay, follow this class. So by the time it's time to take leave, I'll come with the next class very soon children. Thank you. Thank you one and all. Thank you children.